Miller has lost the services of Graham Mitchell, suspended after being ordered off against Dundee United last week, and Kevin McAllister has failed the fitness test, so that's a major blow, although it does mean that Gareth Evans is in the starting lineup, with Joe Tortolano replacing Mitchell at left back. The last line of defence is Jim Leighton, who won his 59th cap in a successful comeback for Scotland in Malta in midweek. He's looking for his 8th shutout for Hibs in his 23rd match for the club. International players Ali McCoist and Trevor Steven are unfit, but the virus affecting Peter Haustra, Alexei Mikhailichenko and Ian Ferguson is cleared adequately to let them take their places in the squad. Haustra's on the bench with Neil Murray appearing for the first time in 6 weeks, and Gary Stevens makes way for Dave McPherson in defence. The country's leading goal scorer is Mark Hateley, who celebrated his 32nd birthday a fortnight ago. He's scored 14 times in 23 matches, despite the lack of a regular partner because of McCoy's injury. Ian Durant is his main support today. The referee this afternoon from Ayr, Mr. Louis Thau. So a cool, crisp afternoon here with conditions overhead ideal for the players, but underfoot, much more importantly, an ideal surface thanks to the undersoil heating. And Hibs looking to get back on the rails. They've struggled somewhat since losing to Rangers in the League Cup final, only winning 1 of the last 5 matches since that game at Celtic Park. Rangers, on the other hand, going 4 games without a defeat since losing to Celtic. Mikhailichenko. Hateley waiting for the ball in the middle of the air, but it's played along the ground. Back now with Stuart McCall. Ferguson well tackled by O'Neill. Very good play by O'Neill, resisting that challenge by Ferguson. This is promising for Hibs. Keith Wright has Darren Jackson in the middle with O'Neill. And John Brown did well, blocking that. Wright battling hard. In goes Brown again. Totally committed and determined. Well, John Brown and Willie Miller clashing. 2 uncompromising characters. Still no free kick though, both playing the ball. It's back with Tweed. Now Tortolano. Neil Murray gets help from McCall, who's under pressure instantly from Farrell. Tortolano finds O'Neill. There's Farrell. Tortolano. Tweed playing it long. Evans is in behind. Robertson a chance here. And a good effort from Evans. Darren Jackson's not too pleased with him, I think, in the middle. He wanted a pass. But Stephen Tweed's pass caused the problems here. Evans jumping there with Robertson. Rangers thought that was a foul. The referee disagreed. And there's a good shooting chance for Gareth Evans, but look at the space there in the middle for Jackson. Hamilton playing it along. That's good play by Brown. Pass though, too long for Murray. Well, John Brown already shown his value to Rangers in a defensive role in this match. That's well taken by Darren Jackson. And Evans is caught offside. Now that must have been very close. Rangers playing with a flat back 4. A little bit exposed to that kind of move from midfield. Well, Darren Jackson has had a very promising start to the match for Hibs. And already Hibs have made an alteration. They have pushed Evans' effect position. He's now switching again with Keith Wright to go back to the right flank, but trying to play 3 up front, I think. Hibs occupy the complete Rangers back 4. Well, he really is one of the best tacticians in the game at the moment, Alec Miller, the Hibs manager. Tortolano. O'Neill. That's long and in behind Gough for Wright. A chance here for Hibs. And great goalkeeping by Maxwell. And he did well again to make a good tackle on Michael O'Neill. O'Neill's cross, up goes Keith Wright again. Swept away by Murray. Hateley having to go back to defend, and that's a very reckless clearance by David Robertson. Hibs fans encouraged by the start, but Keith Wright will clearly believe he should have scored there. The long ball over the top of Richard Goff, let him in behind the Rangers captain. Mally Maxwell coming out to close him down with an excellent save. Barrow playing that wide. Tortolano first to the ball. Keith Wright did well. This is Jackson. Fine pass to Keith Wright. Rangers look exposed again. Played it early. There's Jackson. And the clearance came from Goff. Well, the Rangers defence stretched once again by this splendid move from Hibs. Right to Jackson, a great return pass. This is beautifully weighted, looking for Jackson, but Goff did well to get there first. The ball falls kindly for Darren Jackson. The referee plays advantage as Brian Hamilton looks for O'Neill. That's good play by McPherson. Referee Thous having a gentle word with Ian Ferguson as play continues. Well, what appeared to be a very severe challenge from Darren Jackson. Off goes Hateley. And a magnificent effort from Hateley on the run. Now that was very close indeed. The first glimpse of goal he's had in the match. And just look how close he is here, outpacing Gordon Hunter, rifling that across the face of goal. And wide of the post. What a let up for Hibs. The call to Goff. Hateley. The call again, looking for Hateley. And Willie Miller made the challenge, which was effective enough. Came off Darren Jackson. He did well to challenge Brown, though. Here's O'Neill. This is Evans. Brian Hamilton goes outside him. Dave McPherson's header. Corner kick to Hibs. Well, McPherson could only head that one way. Had to make sure it was wide of the target. And also trying, I think, to give a chance here. And you'll see when this ball comes in. Darren Jackson right behind him. McPherson, I think, was trying to give Maxwell a chance to get to that, but at the same time making sure it wasn't on target. So, another corner to Hibs, which Michael O'Neill will take right-footed, showing his two-footedness. Disappointing ball. He has another chance here to do something with the ball. That's a good pass back to Farrell. That's towards Hunter. Goff spotted the danger. Now Hamilton. No height in that, so Ferguson can bring it clear. Well, it wasn't intended for Hateley, I'm sure. Farrell back to Tortolano. Wright is onside. Can he gather this? Yes, he can. That was good play by Maxwell. And Jackson's overhit the shot. But once again, Rangers exposed in defence. Joe Tortolano, straightforward ball over the top. Met by Keith Wright. That was good control, but he just lost his balance for a fraction of a second. And a very intelligent effort there by Darren Jackson. Hit too firmly. Tortolano. And now O'Neill. Jackson. Good play in a tight position. Hamilton. Evans. Good football from Hibs once again. Miller to right. Hamilton's pass played early, looking for Evans. Very enterprising play though, and Gareth Evans prepared to move off that right wing beat when necessary. Galichenko couldn't control that. It was coming to him awkwardly, although he did have a bit of space off his marker. Jackson wrestled by Goff, and the referee having a war with the Rangers captain. It's not his first ball by any means, and the next one clearly will involve a yellow card, going by the message which appeared to be conveyed there by Louis Thou. Miller's cross, and Keith Wright got up there between two defenders, Goff and McPherson. Didn't appear to have much belief in himself there when he went for that. Hunter doing well, but the clearance reaches Neil Murray. Good running by Hateley. And it's swept away by Willie Miller after Leighton's block. McPherson lofts it in. The offside flag this time is up. But without question, another let-off for Hibs. Jim Leighton making a good save here. Intelligent pass that by Murray. Hateley on his weaker side and right still sends in a very good shot, which Leighton stopped, but Willie Miller had to be quick to complete the clearance. This is dangerous though for the Hibs defence. David Robertson can send this right into the near post area. Tweed standing up to Hateley very well indeed. And Robertson was fouled there by Gareth Evans, who did appear to be jumping into the Rangers player rather than attempting to play the ball. So Durant with the free kick. And it's gone for the opening goal! A splendid header by Richard Gough. The attention drawn to Mark Hateley, and Gough's run wasn't picked up by Hibs. Well, it's against the run of play all right, but it's a splendid goal. The cross from Ian Durant. We'll see Gough stealing in between defenders here, getting there in front of Stephen Tweed, who was looking after Mark Hateley, and Leighton had no chance of reaching that. Well, what a splendid goal it was. Richard Gough getting only his second goal of the season. He scored at McDermott Park early on. But look at the way he goes racing into the box. He's not picked up on the run, and he gets in there ahead of Tweed for a fine goal. So many Rangers players around him there. Ferguson losing out to Hamilton. This is Jackson. Right with a return pass. And Jackson appealing there, but he was balked intentionally by Gough. Oh, the referee formed that view. Gough would have been in serious trouble. Quite apart from any decision given. Gough kept his eye on Jackson, and Jackson appeared there to have a case all right. Karachenko again, and the interception made by Tweed. Had to be strong the second time to win that from Durant. Now he wants to play some football coming forward, the big fella. It'll be a fine match. Here's Brian Hamilton. Tweed has stayed forward. That's a good ball forward, cut up well by Brown, but there's Jackson. Half chance only for Darren Jackson. But Hibs awaiting the half-time whistle, wondering, I've no doubt, how they're behind in this match. Another good build-up here. Stephen Tweed did so well coming from the back. Good ball played in, half stopped by Brown, and Jackson on the volley. So the end of a fascinating first half, dominated early on by Hibs, who passed up some very good chances. I made it. Darren Jackson with 3 chances, Keith Wright with 2, and Gareth Evans with 1, but it was Richard Gough who was the player who gave Rangers the lead against the run of play in 31 minutes. A good free kick from the left by Ian Durant. Gough going in between 2 defenders to head powerfully home. So half-time is rough justice on Hibs. Hibernian 0, Rangers 1. No changes in personnel for the second half. Both sides content with what they have in terms of players on the field at the moment, and Hibs certainly had every cause to believe in the first half that they had the kind of formation which could trouble Rangers. Nothing to show for some very good football in the first half. Rangers, on the other hand, soaking up pressure and then scoring a fine goal. Ferguson having a good run there for Durant, the header from Hateley, and that's saved again from Murray, and Karachenko missed the chance. A fine save there from Neil Murray by Leighton. Well, that could have been a killer goal in this match, with Rangers already a goal ahead. But Jim Leighton doing superbly there, and as the ball was flighted in from Ian Durant, Hateley went up with the header. The clearance reached Murray, who took that fiercely in the volley. Blocked well by Leighton, and Karachenko then couldn't direct that on target. Miller calls for the ball on the near side. Hamilton. Being too long on the ball and allowing Ferguson to block the pass. Here's Durant breaking. Willie Miller goes diving into that tackle. Well, it did appear to be two-footed, but the referee saw nothing wrong with that. Durant none the worse. Tortolano plays it inside straight to Ferguson. That's a very good first-time pass by Ferguson. No intention there, the handball. That's why play continues. Here's O'Neill. Eased out of that by McPherson. Here's McPherson. And now Murray. Offside against Durant. Gesticulating all the time to his front men. Wants some width into this. Tweed going up, came off Haitley. This is Evans. Jackson, Tweed again. Driving it against Goff. A good change of pace again by Ferguson, having a fine match in midfield for Rangers. Here's Haitley. Well, that's good play by Haitley. And Leighton comes to collect that. Jim Leighton didn't appreciate the nature of the challenge. Telling Haitley what he thought of it. A big person now. Ferguson to McCall. David Robertson in behind the defence, and excellent goalkeeping. Jim Leighton was caught there by Robertson. Willie Miller very angry about that. Remember, David Robertson and Jim Leighton were teammates initially at Aberdeen. Leighton at the end of his career, and Robertson at the beginning of it all. It was a fine pass this from Stuart McCall over the top for Robertson, who's very quick indeed, and a very good save made by Leighton. Certainly no balance in that challenge from Robertson. Ferguson. Now Durant. Kalichenko has to retrieve that. Robertson stayed ahead of him. Durant to space now. Haitley back to Ian Ferguson. And almost caught Jim Leighton off balance there. The offside flag was up. David Robertson and Ian Durant, but Ian Ferguson almost tied the game up there. And good reactions from Leighton.